Best 1440p gaming monitor in 2021. 1440p monitors have become increasingly popular for gaming in recent years. They have low enough resolution that you can get good results without spending a fortune on a gaming console, but they have a high enough resolution so that you can see the finer details in your favorite games. They're no longer only for PC gaming. The Xbox One now supports 1440, making a 1440p display an enticing choice for students who don't have enough space for a full-size TV. Today, we will tell you about the best 1440p gaming monitor in 2021. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also, press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let us start. In the list of best 1440p gaming monitor in 2021, we have Samsung LC27G752QSNXZA. The Samsung Odyssey T7 is the best 1440p gaming monitor we have reviewed with FreeSync. It's a fantastic gaming model that comes in two sizes, a 27-inch and a 32-inch, so you can choose the one that best fits your needs. Keep in mind that while the 32-inch model has more screen space for greater immersion, it also has the same 1440p resolution, which means that images and text would be blurry due to the lower pixel density. The attribute that distinguishes it is its outstanding motion handling. It's got a 240Hz refresh rate and an extremely quick response time, resulting in consistent images and fast-moving screens. The input lag is very short, and it supports both FreeSync and G-Sync to minimize screen tearing. Furthermore, the VA panel has a high contrast ratio, resulting in deep blacks, making it an excellent option for gamers who prefer to play in the dark. It supports HDR, but the overall experience is only appropriate because it only gets bright enough to pull out a few highlights and its edge-lit local dimming fails. Although its high contrast is awesome, it comes at the expense of a narrow viewing angle, which causes images to appear washed out when viewed from the hand, which isn't ideal for sharing content or playing co-op games. Next on the list we have Gigabyte M27Q. Check out the Gigabyte M27Q if you want a 1440p gaming display with wider viewing angles. It has a lower refresh rate than the Samsung Odyssey T7, 170Hz, and only comes in a 27-inch display. But its IPS panel offers significantly wider viewing angles, which is perfect for co-op gaming, because the image does not lose accuracy when viewed from the hand. The downside of an IPS panel is that it has a lower contrast ratio, resulting in greyish blacks in the dark. The panel, however, has a fantastic SDR color gamut, as well as a fantastic HDR color gamut, resulting in bright, saturated colors. It also has a lightning quick response time at both its full refresh rate and 60Hz, resulting in crisp images and minimal motion blur. It has low input lag and is compatible with both FreeSync and G-Sync. It also has additional gaming features such as screen overlays and a KVM button, which allows you to use the same mouse and keyboard with two connected devices. If you want a device with a 240Hz refresh rate and a higher contrast ratio, the Samsung is the way to go. But if you want wider viewing angles for your co-op play, the Gigabyte is a great option. Next on the list we have ViewSonic Elite XG270QG. We found the ViewSonic Elite XG270QG to be the best 1440p gaming monitor with native G-Sync support. It has a 27-inch IPS display with large viewing angles, so images are corrected even when viewed from the side, which is ideal for co-op play. It does a good job of handling reflections and gets bright enough to overcome glares in most spaces. The build quality and ergonomics are both strong, and the overall design, apart from the RGB lighting strip on the back, doesn't look so out of place in a workplace. It's got an excellent motion handling thanks to its lightning fast response time and 165Hz refresh rate. Fast moving scenes are well defined, and there's also a black frame insertion, a BFI feature, to minimize motion blur. When G-Sync is allowed, however, the BFI function is unavailable. In terms of variable refresh rate, it also supports FreeSync in addition to G-Sync. There are, however, a few disadvantages. Our unit has a low contrast ratio and poor black uniformity, making it unsuitable for night gaming. It also has poor color accuracy out of the box and doesn't support HDR. It does, however, have a large number of USB 3 ports and a pair of built-in speakers. Overall, it's a fantastic gaming monitor that will appeal to both casual and serious gamers. Next on the list we have LG 34G9 The LG 34G9 850B is the best 1440p gaming laptop with an ultra-wide screen that we've reviewed. It has plenty of screen real estate with a high 1440p resolution and 21:9 aspect ratio to make gaming feel more immersive or for multitasking when you're not gaming. Although there aren't many ergonomic modification choices, it seems firmly designed, and the curved screen increases immersion by bringing more of the screen into your field of vision. The monitor's high 144Hz refresh rate can be overclocked to 160Hz, and it supports both FreeSync and G-Sync. It has one of the quickest response times of any display that we've tested at its highest refresh rate, resulting in remarkably clear images and virtually no motion blur behind fast-moving objects. It also has a very low input lag, resulting in a very sensitive gaming experience. It has an IPS panel with good viewing angles and enough brightness to remove glare in well-lit spaces, as well as good reflection handling. Even though it supports HDR, it only gets bright enough to have a passable HDR experience. It has a disappointing contrast ratio, which makes blacks appear greyish in the dark, as is typical of IPS panels, making it unsuitable for dark room gaming. It also lacks extra features, such as local dimming, which will help to boost black levels even further. On the plus side, it has an outstanding color gamut with near full sRGB coverage and excellent Adobe RGB coverage, making it a perfect choice for multimedia and content creation, as well as gaming. Finally, on the list we have Gigabyte G34WQC. Check out the Gigabyte G34WQC if you want to play in the dark. Although it lacks the large viewing angles and faster response time of the LG 34G9 850B, its VA panel can show rich, uniform blacks that look great in the dark. It's a 34-inch ultra-wide display with 144Hz native refresh rate and 1440p resolution, close to the LG. So you get equally crisp images and a lot of screen real estate. While it has a slower response time, it has a black frame insertion feature to help minimize motion blur, as well as a very low input lag and VRR support. It gets bright enough to combat glare, just like the LG, but it's only good for HDR material. Unfortunately, since the picture is washed out from the side, its smaller viewing angles are not well suited to co-op gaming. It does, however, come with some good extra features, such as built-in speakers and gaming screen overlays. Overall, the LG is the better choice if you want an ultra-wide with a quick response time and wider viewing angles, but the Gigabyte is a great option if you want a display with better darkroom efficiency. That's it for today, folks. Tell us in the comment section what is your point of view. See you soon with another amazing video.